Hi Aquarius, my sun sign brothers and sisters, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button if you are already a continued subby. You know I love you for it. Quick note about my readings, they are for your sun, moon, and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon, or rising sign Aquarius, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you and which part of you I resonate with as a reader. Please, before we start, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your, before we start, please don't forget to check out my new channel. You can do so on the link in the description box below. It's dedicated to meditations and guided visualizations. There's a whole lot more of those on the way very soon, and a lot of them will be shorter so that you can fit them into your day. If you want to book your personal reading as well, you can do that on the other link in the description box below. So for our key to the week this week, we have the Sun card. Oh yeah! If you are celebrating this week, my dear Aquarians, a happy damn birthday to you. I truly hope that you have an amazing solar return. Remember to fill that day with a little bit of everything, or at least imprint the energy of the things that you want to happen for you over the next year. So we have the Sun card, right? The Sun is in Aquarius. It makes sense. There's so much happening this week that is putting a spotlight on you, whether this is your sun, moon, or rising sign. There are like 6 planets at this point in the sign of Aquarius, and there'll be a new moon on the 11th. You get one new moon a year, so make a wish. What is it that you really want for your life? In whether this is your sun, moon, or ascendant sign, what is it that you want in that area of your life more than anything else? And especially if you're an Aquarius, and even a sun sign Aquarius, to a lesser degree the moon, this is, you know, a new moon in your sign. This is a brand new start. Something about you is changing. And I always believe that when something happens in your first house or a transit to your sun, you get a modicum, not a whole lot, you know, because the stars are the stars. We don't compel them and they don't compel us, but they do provide an energy, right? It's up to you to shape that. What do you want to turn it into? The Sun card is light, heat, blessings, joy, abundance. It is an energy of ease. You know, as I said this to Capricorn, and I'm going to say it to you guys as well, where previously doors were shut, where things just wouldn't seem to move for you, from this week on, you're going to feel like things really start to open up for you. You're going to feel that sense that things are just slowly but surely starting to turn. There's a sense of ease this week that you haven't had previously. For your actions and options this week, you have the Death card. So what is it? Remember your actions and options. This is about what you do, which suggests that this week you are cutting something out, you are ending something, you're completing something in a very conscious manner. You are bringing to light or what needs to end, right? This is about you saying, right, this is what I'm going to get rid of, this is what I'm going to finish, this is what I'm going to culminate, this is what I'm going to end or complete. This week you're going to be really resolute about something, and it kind of feels like there's no going back. Once you close this door, that will be it. Like you're closing a huge chapter down this week and you are not looking back. For your communications and conversations, you have the Queen of Wands. I love this, right? So possibly an Aries or possibly a Leo person or an Aries person could feature for you. Either or. Now, when it comes to your communications, this week you are speaking your mind. You are being honest and open. Not that you're not anyway. I mean, we're talking about Aquarius here, right? But you're honest and you're open this week, and you are speaking your truth in a lot of ways as well. I kind of get this sense that it's about you guys revealing an aspect of yourselves this week. Maybe one that has been dormant. Maybe this week, because you feel more like yourself, you are able to give people the full force experience of what it is to interact with or connect with an Aquarius. There's just this sense that you are presenting yourself in a very bold, open light, which is really, really exciting. When it comes to communications, there's 2 things that come up. This week, it looks like you are going to have to put someone in their place, but I feel like you're going to be able to do this in a way that's not Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not just mean or gratuitously, you know, awful. Like, you're doing it in a way where you can laugh and joke about it, but there's a tone of steel in the back of, and you know, in the back end of your voice. The other way that this looks like it's showing up for you as well, this is going to present you with an opportunity to be seen by more people, to really kind of, and present yourself in a way that is true to who you actually are. The sense of you really being able to communicate or connect authentically this week, which is very, very exciting. For your, for those of you that work for somebody else, this week you are probably going to be given an opportunity to get ahead, but it does look like there's some negotiation that needs to be done. The reason being is because it's kind of like, well, you know, we want you to do this and we're prepared to give you this for it. Don't let that be the end of the conversation. You have more of a bargaining chip, or a you have more to barter with than you kind of give yourself credit for at the moment. For those of you that work for yourselves, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, business owners, this is great, right? In a lot of ways, this is you demonstrating not only your skills and expertise, but it's also going to see people seeing you in not only in a light that's more you, but they're also going to tap into your wisdom, your humor, your inspiration, and your excitement. There's something about you this week that is really excitable, and people are going to feel that. They're really just going to gravitate towards it, which is very exciting. And then for those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, this is slightly different. I kind of feel like there's a battle that will need to be observed on somebody else's behalf this week. So if you do feel like you have to step in on something, you'll be able to do it in a way that is not so explosive. All right. For your money and materials, you have the Fool card. There are new monies, new funds, and new avenues of making money that will make themselves known this week. Now, what I will say is, whatever shows up this week, start thinking in terms of long-term potential. Remember, your Fool card is new things, new stimulus, new people. It looks like there is a new connection coming in for a lot of you, which I really like, especially on a professional level. And there's something here where you are up-leveling the way that you make money. There's something that is really... something that's just exciting and dynamic is moving when it comes to the money. And I feel like this is going to be an extension of who you are or what you're already doing. It may even see you, you know, coming into some sort of celebrity or connecting with celebrity, maybe a high up person or a person that's in the limelight. Certainly, you know, your online presence this week could really be felt. For your physical health and vitality, got to look after your nervous system this week. Anything and anyone that stresses you unduly, you know, like we've all got that one person that, like, when we see their name on our phone, like you feel like that thrum of adrenaline because it's like, oh crap, what is it now? This week you could be making a very finite decision and just kind of saying, you know what, I'm tired of the interaction that I get from you and I'm cutting you off for that reason. It's like you're finally putting yourself first, you know, for the long time in a long time, for the first time in a long time, for the long time in a long time. That's that Mercury retrograde. I don't know about you guys, but this one is hitting me hard, man. I'm definitely feeling it. And then for your home and environment, I'm sorry to say, my dear Aquarians, but unless you've already had one, it does look like this move and this moving energy. I mean, Uranus moving through the fourth, you know, whether it's your sun, moon or rising, Taurus is 4 signs past your sun, past your ascendant, past your moon, which suggests something to do with the home is coming up. And, you know, there is going to be a change there for all of us in some way, shape or form. Uranus isn't going to be done for at least another 3-4 years yet, so, you know, buckle up. For your love and relations, you have the Judgment card. So I'm just going to call it exactly how I see it. There is going to be a blast from the past this this week. For a lot of Aquarius people, you will hear from an ex. You will, whether you want to hear from them or not, but you will hear from them. You may hear of them. For a select few of you, this may be, and I touch wood and I truly hope that I'm wrong, but this may be that you hear from or about an ex that has passed over, that's passed, and I hope that's not the case, but it's definitely a possibility. But yeah, it looks like someone from your past is, You're going to hear from them, whatever that might mean to you. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this suggests a big change is about to happen in the relationship. For some of you, this could be conceiving, definitely a possibility, especially with the Sun card there. For some of you, this could be that the relationship goes through a change that has been much needed, but maybe it's been slow to come. This is just good. This is a very pivotal week. It might not feel like it while you're going through it. It might not have, you know, massive sweeping changes, but you will definitely feel that things are very different from here on in. I mean, look at this as well. We've got 3 major cards out of the 4. So anyway, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Take care. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up, and I'll see you soon.